Hello, and welcome to the collapse experiment. When my 1 week vacation from my other job started, I kind of had an idea what was going to happen, but let me move back a little bit. Beginning of the year, when I was making goals, figuring out what I was going to be doing this year, starting a business was not on the agenda, but it looks like I have a blueberry farm. So, long story short, this came about. A shop in town was selling blueberry bushes $5. And these are like fully mature, not fully, these are not fully grown. Well rooted, well established bushes for $5 a piece. So, in my head, I did the math of how many can I fit in my car. That little batch right here, that is my initial purchase. I started with 6 plants, then I bought another 6, and then I went back and saw that they didn't have any and said, are you getting any more in? So he calls the other store. They say, hey, we have 13 left. So they decided, in order to get rid of these, that they were going to drop the price to $3 a bush. In which case I replied, I will take 12. So then we got to talking. I go and pick up my 12 plants. And the guy says, hey, you want to know where I got these from? So he tells me about this place in West Olive, and they still had 7,000 of these bushes. The thing is, this place, which started out with 70,000, I found out later, had been selling them at $2 a piece. So the store in Cadillac is buying them for $2 a piece. They're selling them for $5. Other businesses I know are selling the exact same plants for $15 a piece. So this guy, he tells me, you know what I would do? I would rent a U-Haul, a box truck, go down there with a couple $100 and fill the truck. Because even the truck rental, that's exactly what I did on Tuesday. So I go down there. I had $630 in cash, because they only take cash. Don't know why. I mean, I did ask the question of, do you take debit cards, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, no, cash. No checks, obviously. You don't want to load up somebody's truck and then have the check bounce and can't find the son of a bitch. So I rented a U-Haul. I drove down there. Got 315 plants. Had them all loaded up. Paid the guy. Drove him back here. At the end, I bought them for $2 a piece. The truck rental was roughly about $300 because of the mileage. This is 115 miles from Cadillac one way. So 99 cents a mile kind of gives you an idea as to how many miles I drove. Then there was the $90 for filling the tank. And still, cost per bush was roughly about $3 at the end of everything. I have been out here planting, watering, planting, and watering, and watering. And that started Wednesday. It is now Sunday. I just planted the last 2 rows today. And now, I don't know if you can see it here, but the camera's screwing me up. These rows over there, they've got pine needle mulch. If you couldn't tell, I'm surrounded by pine trees. Pine needles are great mulch. It helps keep the water in the soil. Tomorrow's supposed to be 80 something. Works out well in my favor. Also keeps the soil acidic, which our soil is already sandy and acidic as hell. Nothing else freaking grows here. So, next year, Tustin Hills Blueberry Farm. So this week, the few hours I'm going to have in between my 2 jobs, I will be pulling pine needles, old pine needle mulch out of the woods that surround this area, and mulching the shit out of this while watering it, and keeping as many of the plants alive as I can. And then next year, cuttings, because I'll either be doubling or tripling the number of plants I have. So, if you've been wondering, what the hell has this guy been up to? Is his channel dead? What the hell happened? That's what happened. This is what I've been doing. Keep on typing.